Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. Just to start out, I've been told I talk too low, so I'm going to try and talk louder. I also played with my phone a little bit, and I'm hoping that that helps. So I apologize for making you guys struggle, and for that, because that was probably louder than it used to be, I just dropped something. Okay, I'm not finished with the signatures. I still have to add some things. I can't have just a few things sticking out. I have to have lots of things sticking out. But I wanted to go ahead and work on the cover. This is going to be a whole bunch of little videos put together because I cannot do it all at once. I will have to stop and figure out the next step. I'm going to show you my inspiration. So I'm hoping that there's not a glare. This is Pinterest, and it's, let me go back one. Okay. Susie Q's threadworks.blogspot.com. And this is the journal that is in that blog. And I'm going to take my inspiration from it. And we're going to see how it goes. So I went to, okay, first off, this is file folder. This is, I don't know, 5 3/4, I think. This is 2 3/4. And I glued Tyvek to it. This is 8 3/4. No, what is it? Yeah, it's just about 8 3/4 here. All right. So then what I did, I've been sitting here playing. This is going to be, hold on just a second. Yeah, Colton.
I'm leaving.
Okay, have fun.
Okay.
I don't know what I was saying. This is going to be the inside. That's my plan. So I took this piece of a little bit darker color muslin, but it's really going to be totally covered. And, you know, it gets a little stretched out of its place, but that is my base. And so I've been playing, trying to find things to kind of stick out here and there, similar to the way this lady did it on her blog. And I'm just starting to play. I'm thinking that, and I want things to be not perfect, you know, kind of going this way and that. I thought I would put this up there, maybe, I don't know. I found this at a thrift store today, and it has holes in it in the same place. It's like whoever used it maybe used it as a valance or something. I don't know, but I'm thinking that would look cool too. Where was it? I was thinking like, what was I thinking? I had it down here for a second playing with it. No, that's not the way I had it. Did I have a different corner down? I think, no, not that corner, because that's the bad corner. That corner's got a hole in it also. So this one. Man, what was I doing? See, this is why I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of starting and stopping. I think, okay, I think that what I was looking at was layering that on top, and then I would cut it like, you know, kind of in here. I'm gonna do that with you guys. Is it scary? I'm scared. But you know what? Who cares? I don't want to be afraid. I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna let you see some of the process because, you know, that way maybe you won't be scared to do it too. Just layer things up. Now this leaf is overlapping this, so I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna cut it. Okay, and then I think I'll just do this. I mean, most likely this isn't going to be showing. So I'm gonna do this, I think. I ran into town today. So my son is supposed to be leaving next week for the Air Force. And there's a whole long list of things. A lot of it is provided, but a lot of it isn't. I mean, obviously, they don't know what kind of clothes he wears, but they want you to have clothes that, you know, like, I guess for when you're in class, not just working out and stuff. But they have to be nice. They can't be just like, I've been wearing these pants for 5 years. It says nothing worn out or with holes and stuff like that, which I didn't realize. But I mean, that's fine. He's got jeans that are fine. But it said shirts without logos, and the pretty much only thing my son wears is graphic t-shirts. So I'm gonna have to buy him some new shirts. Let's see here. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it's a start, right? It's a start. I feel like this needs to come in, but how am I even supposed to know? Okay. I don't know. I don't quite like that. Let me turn it back around. No, it needs to be like this. That flower needs to be like that. I don't even know. If none of this even shows, then I might just take that off and only leave this part because I'm going to be layering a whole bunch. But for now, I'm just going to leave it. So the next thing I want to try and find is there's something that's here that is just kind of laid over the whole thing, I think. Or maybe I should work on the other side over here. I don't know. How much time is it? It's already 9 minutes. Okay, so I have this stuff that I've been working from. See, I bought this a long time ago, and this is what I cut my little doilies out of. But then this is the edge. So if I have this one going down that way, maybe I'll have this one going up. And then, do I want to do another of the same? I have this, It's got a little bit of gold in it, but you know, that's okay. I don't think that's terrible. And it changes it up a little bit. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know if you hear me. One of the things that I know that I've noticed when I go to turn my video camera on, my volume on my phone is down, so I guess that can make a difference. I just figured it was my, you know, my volume for hearing things, but maybe it's more than that. Okay, so let's see, can I put something, I mean, I have this, so I might as well use it. See, now if I cut that and just plan to layer something, should I do that? I don't know. No. Okay, do I have another one without a hole? That's the question. This one has this, I mean, it can have some holes because I don't mind if it's tattered. Let's see here. After I get this done, I'm going to pause and see what else I can figure out because I don't know yet. I've got a pile of this sort of stuff on the floor next to me, but I don't want it to be all that sort of stuff. So I have to go through and see what else I have. This side looks totally different than the other. Weird. Okay, I don't know where to cut. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I've got a list of things to go and, you know, go shopping with him to make sure he's dressed and not in trouble. There's a whole bunch of things that they said, you know, bring this, but you don't have to because you can buy it on the, wherever they're training. I don't know what you call that, the training base. I don't know what you call that. But so I'm like, you know, like Band-Aids and I don't know what else. He was reading off a whole list of things. All right. And it's going to be, it's going to make the journal like really kind of big, but like an oversized cover, but I don't care because look at how fabulous that looks. I don't think there's anything wrong with a big old oversized cover. What do you think? All right, I'm going to try and find, I bought some fabric at Hobby Lobby today. Whoopsie. It looks like this. I'm going to make some ruffles and then also try and find something to lay over the top. I don't know if I have anything. We'll see. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, you guys, I found this in my stash. And so I laid that across. I'm thinking to have that overlapping it. And then it's been a while, just so you know. I've been digging through stuff. Okay, so I have this strip of whatever you want to call it. And I thought that I would put it up here. Wait, I might come down just a little bit, but it's not big enough. So I have this. We're going to do some layering. And I think one more, there's this, and I wanted that, let's see, like that. See if I can move them all at once. I've been playing with it, but I thought I would show you my layering, because in the inspiration there seems to be, hoping you guys can see it okay, there seems to be something going across right here, and that's what I'm trying to mimic. I do have more of this. I probably should ruffle it. That would be better. I'll probably ruffle it. Okay. And then I made this from the green fabric, and that would be going down here somewhere. The center, I mean the fold, I'm trying to find it real quick. So this would be the front, right, as of right now. So maybe I would come in just a little bit more. And then I made this, oh wait, I wanted to put a little more like here. And then this is the ruffle that, there's a ruffle at the top of the book of the same, this green fabric is up here too. Nope, as I was thinking it would open it bigger just by itself. So I made this, and that would go back behind. Probably sounds like I'm yelling in your ears because my face is right by my camera. So then I would sew it to it. Lots of layers. So like that would be the front as of right now, but all of these unfinished edges, I would have something covering them. In the inspiration, she has some buttons, so I would probably do something with buttons. I also could add a little bit more. I'm wondering, okay. If I could add a little something shiny. All right, well, that's all I have right now. I'm going back to the drawing board. I have these, and I was thinking I might put one of these kind of underneath so that it's coming out right here. Not this part, just this part. I don't know. Or I could put one on top. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm just doing the layering. And I have this. She has something like this on it, but I don't know for sure yet. I mean, that looks good, I guess. We'll see. Back to the drawing board. I have a bunch of this, so I'm going to take that out and I'm going to ruffle some in my sewing machine. But I think I'm going to do that tomorrow because I'm really hungry and it's dinner time. So I am going to go for now, and I will see you in a few minutes. I'll see you in a second for you guys. I have been working on creating this little section. I love it. I think I switched this out. I had a flat piece of the eyelet type stuff, and then I made one that was ruffled, and it was too ruffled. It went too much with this ruffle pattern, and I didn't like that. So then I found this one and I added that. I have these all glued together with Fabri-Tac. I think what I'm going to do now is start attaching things to the base. And so I have to figure out where to start. And hopefully I get things kind of back where they were, which, you know, that's kind of scary. I should have taken a picture. But, you know, all right, I'm going to leave that just like that, and I am going to lift parts of it and put Fabri-Tac down. Probably should have filled my bottle of Fabri-Tac. I think I have plenty. It's just it takes a second for it to get to the nozzle. I'll press it down better after I get some more on here. So I need to go this direction with it. I'm gonna wait to attach it to the file folder until I have everything glued together, and then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna center the file folder on it. I'm afraid that I won't have it right if I don't do it that way. All right, then I had this and this. I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of layering and then unlayering. Is that a word? To make sure I have it where I want it. Now that goes there, and that goes there. That looks about right. Okay. So I want this on next. Ooh, it's already sticking. Okay, so I'm gonna put a bunch of Fabri-Tac on this. I think maybe I'll try to get it more where the stitching lines are so that it doesn't bleed through as much. You know how Fabri-Tac can kind of bleed through. Okay, so let's get that flipped up. Oh, yep, there's glue. Wasn't sure if I had glue there. And then do the same over here. I really think it's going to turn out pretty. I have to figure out what I'm going to put as the focal point. I'm not sure yet. I figure I'll use one of the Cottage images from the kit. I'm thinking I might use one of those metal, I don't know, I think they're Tim Holtz. Like a, ooh, I got glue way too far down. No, now it's on my mat. Oh, come on, Stephanie. I've got a paper towel, but I've stuffed on it. Okay, did not intend to do that. So, sticking everywhere. I'm gonna get it off of my, that's probably wiggling, you guys. I'm sorry, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, you know? Okay, so that'll dry. It'll be fine. I just don't want it to dry stuck to my mat. Let's see, what do I have? Plastic something under here somewhere, I think. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get like a, I don't know, something. I've got something. I'm just gonna get this and stick it underneath. Okay. I think I hear my son calling my name. Okay, there. So that is coming out quite a ways from Have you guys been doing any Prime shopping? I found my son's gonna come to the door. Yeah, Colton, you can open the door. I am making a video, but are you? Oh, okay. Where are you going?
Marketer.
Oh, I didn't know that. Find out any good information.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Okay, I had no idea he was going somewhere this morning. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna put this down. And that's kind of a scary thought. So that's sticking. It's still wet. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this. I'll put my glue here. And this will mostly be covered. So if there's a little seepage, I'm not too concerned about it. Let's see, I'll do a little here. Probably out of camera at this point. I thought at first I was going to do a whole bunch of stitching, but then I decided I didn't want it to look all stitched. So very little stitching. All right. Messy. I want to see if it's kind of hanging over the same amount. It needs to come up a little bit if I can. I don't know if it can. Maybe it needs to come down a little bit. It might be where it's going to be. And then that's fine. I don't mind. Okay, it needs a little bit right here. And I don't know that all of it has to be tacked down real tight. A little bit of loose stuff is probably good, I guess. All right. The next thing, I have two pieces here. I decided to, there's a cut part and I decided to cover that up. So again, I'm gonna stick this on, make sure I can see what's going on. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do, no, don't. Is this. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing and just put a bunch of glue down, put glue on here, and then flip it back over. messy. Okay, gotta get off my fingers. I imagine this will end up being a little bit of a long video, but I know I can't help but have to do it the way I'm doing it. Okay, I think that's good. So let's get that glued down, and I'm going to put glue here like this. And then again on the stitching areas, I think that'll work. And I'll be putting more things, more layering, so I'm not too concerned about missing some places with the glue. I will definitely fill this up before the next video. I just don't know if what I have in here is Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix. What I have, my next bottle is Fabri-Fix, and I'm afraid that, I don't know if it matters if you mix them. I don't want to cause a bad reaction in my glue bottle. Okay, let's get that down again. And then this. Where's the ruffle? Because it's getting down to it, you guys. The ruffle I am going to attach just right there so that if I want to stick something underneath coming out, I still have that option. That's going to be the front. I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay, so let's do this. I'll get plenty of glue here in the center, and then that is all touching. Get some glue here. I almost went too far. Okay, what do I need over here? Very little, because it's hanging off quite a bit. And I can always lift that up and add more. When I'm all finished, I can always add more to the edges if I need to. All right, we're going to add down this big piece now. Is this done? Yeah. I want it so that my stitching doesn't show. This stitching, I don't want it to show here. So what I am going to do is put my glue right on that stitching. And then I'm going to stand up so I can get a good idea of what I'm doing here. Yep, none of it is showing, so that's good. Sorry if everything is in the way. And I don't want it in a perfectly straight line. You see how it kind of curves away? That's what I was hoping for. And now I can lift it this way. Do I want that on top? No. So I'll put that back over the top after I've added some more glue. So we'll put glue here. And maybe just kind of do this. And then we'll put some glue here. And then some glue here. And then put this back over the top. This, I want this, you know, to show. I want that kind of curved. I don't know, I think that's good. I don't want these in line. I want like them kind of one farther than the other, and then this one over here, there's one this way, and I also have this. I'm still unsure about this one. I think I'll probably use it, but I'm unsure. I don't want to glue it down yet. I think I'm going to go just like that. And I probably will add one of these coming out from right underneath here, but I don't know yet. Not totally sure. So it's the next day. My son came to the door yesterday saying he was getting ready to go somewhere, and he just came to the door again saying he was getting ready to go somewhere. It's a different day. I stopped last night. It was like 7 and I was hungry, and you know how that goes. I'm afraid that if I do it now, it won't be in the right place as far as where the front page starts and stops. But there we go, all glued together. And then, like I said, I can add glue as I need it. And then I will flip it over and I will add my, so I'll center it so that there's not like way too much hanging out on one side rather than the other. So that's my plan there. Here, what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I haven't ironed it or anything yet, but I have this. So this needs to be ironed, and then I have this. So I'm thinking that I might put this down and put this over the top of it. I think. But we'll see. That's my thoughts right now. How much will that? So if I move this out of the way, let's see what it would look like. So yeah, you would still see lots of fun stuff hanging out over the edge of it, and it will cover up all the stuff. I don't know, I think that'll be really cute. And it would be, sorry about the reach right in front of you. So then that would be like, oh, fabulous. And then when you open it, that would be like that. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm going to stop this here and then figure out what I am going to do for a focal point. And then also, there was a little thing with buttons. I think I'm going to put a strip of fabric or lace or something right here with some buttons on it. I might do it in the back. I might do something else in the back. I also have this really stinking old, I don't even know what you call it, but I think it would look really cool covering up some of the places where, so I might put this here with something over it with buttons. and I might do something very similar over here. Let's see. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I might. I'm not sure. All right, so we'll see what I figure out. All right, you guys, this isn't all attached, but this is what I'm thinking. I added this little thing because I didn't like that. So let's get some Fabri-Tac, which I filled. And we're going to do it this way, I think. And then I have this ribbon that I made. Ribbon, I don't know, is that what you call it? This I'm going to attach with some hot glue. And I like the look of threads in there, but also if you hot glue a button down, the chances of it staying are not great. But if you add thread, the hot glue attaches to the thread and then it won't go anywhere. Okay, so then I chose this Cottage and I put it on some muslin and I inked around it and sewed. I think I want it here so that I've got just a little bit of white sticking out the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it right there and I will do it with, shoot, I'm gonna do Fabri-Tac, I guess. But I'm gonna do quite a bit because there's a lot of ups and downs in that lace underneath, so I really want it to get down in there. And then I'll also be able to move it for a minute. I'm using this to hold my book up because I have the signatures kind of sitting in there just to give myself some idea of what it will really look like. Otherwise, I didn't know if I would get things in the right place. This is a charm that I'm not going to attach it with you guys. I'm going to have to go in and sew these right in here and sew it to the ruffle, I think. I don't know how else to do it. And this one, I know I want it in there, but I'm not sure about its placement. That looks good, right? Let's do that. So I'm gonna lift it up where it is, add some hot glue, probably not get it right where I wanted it. And I want it kind of going back and forth, I think. And then just kind of like that, I think. All right. So cute. And then, yeah, so the butterfly will go there. I'm going to add those two buttons. trying to decide if I want them kind of going back and I think I want them kind of up and down, not right along the stitch line. Okay, I'm going to move that for a moment. And then these are not attached. I'm going to, I thought about trying to stitch them, but I knew that if I did, I wouldn't get the right look. So I'm going to do it with hot glue. I think I'll just have that kind of straight. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit right back behind it to give it just a little bit more. Something somewhere, let's see. Well, I'm having a hard time. So let me just put some glue and poke and hope. There we go. That's the way I wanted it. And then this part here, I just want to attach it so that it's not going anywhere. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to attach this here. I love that. Yay! But now I have no idea about what the back looks like. So let's flip it over and see. This, I'm just keeping this here to hold my book. Did I say that? So on this side, I still have this I was not sure about. I like it. Oh yeah, and I've got this stuff that I was showing you before. Okay, let me cut. I hope I don't regret this. I mean, it's just like, I don't know why I would regret it. I don't know. I don't think I like that, but do I like it like that? No. What else do I have? Oh, I have one of these. Maybe this would do it. Like watching paint dry. Had to think for a second because I was like, wait, what am I trying to say here? Yes, paint. Speaking of paint, I need to refresh some of the trim paint on the outside of my house. It's always something. I mean, I kind of like this. Let me cut it around here. It's really, really fussy. Okay, I think this is the front. That looks kind of yucky right there. It would just kind of cover that unfinished part. It's pretty, isn't it? I don't know, maybe it doesn't even need anything else. You guys, I like that, and I'm gonna glue it down just right where it is. And hope I don't regret it, because you know what? I can't fix it if, I mean, I can always put more on, but I can't get it off once I get it on there. Let's see, I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time so I can kind of get my fingers stuck in it. You know. I think though that I will be done with this video, and I'll work on the inside on my own, and then, you know, stitch the signatures and things like that. Oh, how pretty. Oh my goodness. I just want to keep making these now. I just want to make them and make them and make them. Sorry if my hair got you guys. I don't know about this. I feel like it's kind of not right. Oh, that might work. I think that works. So let me cut it like here. Either that one or that one. I think I like, oh, I like both of them. They're fine. I think I'll do that one. And I'm going to just leave it to dry, so I'll be done, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can't show you anything else. I already showed you the front. And I need to do the little butterfly. Oh, and I want to do a button, but I don't have a thread in one right now, so, and I have to choose it, but I'll probably do a button or two here and there. Wait, let's see. This one looks awfully beat up, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with a beat up button. There needs to be something here. What do you guys think? Something like that. At some point I'm gonna have to stop, huh? I feel like there should be something kind of under it. No. There. I'm just gonna do it. I'll probably put those buttons there. So let's do it. Let's do it. And then I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna do it. This, I don't know how long it's gonna be, probably an hour, but I mean, at least it shows kind of the process. It's not like 100% start to finish journal cover, but it's, you know, the process that I took to get all the layers. And I think that's important because I was really overwhelmed not kind of knowing how to get to that point with this. Just following along some of the seams. Okay, and I might put, you know, a button or something right up in here too. Oh gosh, I like that, but this one has one of those. I can't use that. Yeah, I'll add some buttons, something like that. I'm not sure if it'll be that one. I could use the other one that's all messed up. I might be able to find another match to this one somewhere down in here. We'll see. I love it, you guys. All right, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.